The next recipe we're gonna make is an olive oil lemon cake with a rosemary simple syrup. At work, when we have to buy certain ingredients, or even when you're cooking at home and you have to buy an herb or an ingredient for one recipe, it's always best to try to incorporate it in more than one dish so that you can really not have waste and maximize. For me at work, I want to maximize the profits. So we don't ever want to waste anything. So if you were buying some lemons for your lemon potatoes, why not try it in a cake as well? So first for our cake, we're going to take our whole milk, put that in a dish, and we're going to whisk this with fresh lemon juice and lemon zest. So that is our lemon part of our cake. Whisk that together. We're gonna whisk this well and let this set aside so this can make a buttermilk that's going to add moisture to our cake. So we're gonna leave this. You don't wanna lose that lemon zest, so make sure you get that off the whisk. Okay, leave this set aside. Next, in our KitchenAid, we're gonna crack 3 eggs, put that into our KitchenAid mixer. So put them into a separate dish first. I always crack them in a separate pan just in case one is bad or you get an eggshell. So get that first. Put that into our KitchenAid, and we're gonna take our sugar and whisk, blend those together. I'm gonna put our KitchenAid on. I'm gonna put it on speed 4 so that it can well incorporate all the ingredients. We're gonna mix this mixture until it's a fluffy consistency and a pale yellow color. So I'm gonna turn this off for a minute, and I'm gonna measure out 3/4 of a cup of olive oil. And so now we have our olive oil and lemon flavors incorporated. Sometimes you wouldn't think of olive oil in a cake, but I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised with the flavor it gives the cake. Pour that in and then turn the speed back up to 4 and let that all mix really well before we put in the next milk and the lemon. Once the olive oil is well incorporated, I'm gonna turn this off and unlock that because I'm going to just scrape this all down and put in the milk. Oh, that looks great already. It's a beautiful color. Next, we're gonna put in our flour, and we're gonna add to the flour baking soda and baking powder. So I'm just gonna add that into this, to the flour, whisk that together, and then I'm gonna put that into our mixture. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna change from the whisk. I'm gonna change to the paddle so that it can make sure that it well incorporates all the ingredients. I'm gonna do about half first. Whisk that together. In addition to the baking soda and baking powder, I added a little salt. So I'm gonna whisk that together. I'm gonna stop for a second just to make sure I get the flour down from the sides. Scrape all of that. You don't want to lose any of these delicious ingredients. I'm going to turn that back on, and while that's mixing, I'm going to get our pan ready. Some olive oil in the pan. I'm going to use olive oil instead of butter. There's no butter in this recipe, so don't want to try that now. I'm going to put a little flour down as well on top of the olive oil. And then I'm just going to pour our mixture right into that pan and put it in the oven. The olive oil works great on the pan because when you take it out of the oven, it doesn't stick at all, which is awesome. So now we are finished mixing and we're ready to get it right into our pan. Pour that right down in the center. Oh, that looks delicious already. I love the color. It's almost like a pudding consistency. It's a really nice texture. So we're gonna put that in here, bring that down a little bit, and it's ready to go in the oven. For our rosemary simple syrup, we're gonna use 1 cup of water in a little saucepan, 2 cups of sugar. Let me get that ready. Put that right into here. And this will really add the sweetness to the cake, and the rosemary is gonna give it such a delicious and unique flavor. I'm gonna put that and put our rosemary right into that, and we're gonna let that cook. Now that our cake is finished, we're ready to pour the rosemary simple syrup. So you don't want it to cool too much, just enough where you can get it out of the baking pan and right onto your serving platter. And then we're gonna pour the rosemary simple syrup all over the cake and let it absorb in. It's already looking so yummy. Pour a little bit on the sides. And then we're gonna put our confection sugar right on top. We're gonna just take that, put that right on top of the cake. I know I'm making a mess everywhere else, but we'll wipe the counter down. And then we're just gonna do a simple garnish of just some rosemary and fresh fruit. I have some blueberries today that I'm just gonna put right on top. So I'm just put some rosemary right here and just some blueberries. And we're all set to serve it. I have leftover rosemary simple syrup, so I'm gonna make this delicious vodka lemon cocktail. We're just gonna take this cocktail glass and I'm going to put a sugar rim. Oof, love sugar. We're gonna put that on the glass. That will enhance the simple syrup flavor. So in our mixer, we're gonna put vodka. I didn't measure it. This was the lemon zest, the lemon that I used that I zested for our cakes. We're gonna reuse that. We're gonna put some of the fresh lemon juice right into here. We're gonna use some of our simple syrup and a little club soda. So simple, and this is so refreshing. Shake that up. I'm gonna put that right into our glass. Garnish that with just a little lemon round and a little rosemary. And this is a perfect cocktail for any holiday. You can use this. It could be refreshing for the summer, or even you can add a little pomegranate and use it for the holidays. It's delicious and will definitely be awesome at your next party.